What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Watcher of Realms. Today, we have goals. We have specifically 3 goals. Will we get to all of them? I don't know. But, they are all important. So, goal number 1, campaign. Chapter 6, 1 through 5. Main reason, I need the XP node. I need to get this because if I don't have lots of XP, I'm not going to be able to upgrade all these food heroes into 4-star heroes, which I want to do. Because that's how I'm going to take my team to 5-star heroes. So, lots of XP needed. Need to get that next XP wave going on. And then after that, I need to push the gear rate a little bit. Our gear rate 1 is still abysmally low, but with the power jumps we just got out of the last stuff, getting the new gear set for our necklaces and whatnot, I should be able to take this all the way down to stage 6. Hopefully. If I can, that's going to unlock purple gear to be farmed, which is great. That's going to be much stronger, obviously, than the blue gear is. But it also unlocks a whole bunch of new sets. We've got like a set for healers, a set for tanks, a set that you don't use, a set for your fighters, and then another set for damage dealing as well. It gives you crit rate. So that's going to be goal number 2. Hopefully we can make that happen. Goal number 3 may be a little ambitious, but I think we can make it work. And that's going to be getting our promotion raid up to legendary extracts. So to do that, we're going to have to be a little selective. I'm going to do the mages simply because my entire team can participate in the mages promotion raid, whereas the marksmen, all my fighters are useless. Endurance, I really have to crutch on my healers, and they're not that great right now. And the fighter promotion raid is just all going to be ground units. I don't even get to use a tile, and I don't have strong enough fighters to defend like 3 crystals just by themselves. So mages seems like my best bet because I can use my entire team, fighters included. So those are the 3 big goals for the day. With that said, we're going to jump in and start making one of those goals a reality, and that is Chapter 6. So we should have plenty of power to make this like not an issue at all. I would assume, yeah, oh my gosh, we're so much more powerful than I remember being. 112,000 powers? That's fantastic. So only 1 crystal to defend here. Always love seeing the 1 crystal defenses. Hopefully they stop and wait for me. I appreciate that. We're going to do like this. I'm just going to put Borat in front of him instead of Rex. I know it blocks less units, but actually, call me crazy. I'm actually just going to start blasting you guys with some damage. Yeah, there we go. Holy bro, Migo. Maybe I just only need to put Voltus out. Guy's going absolutely bonkers on people. I'm going to put her just like this. She'll cover all this area here. I'm going to put a healer to make sure that she doesn't get deaded, because she doesn't have a lot of health, and if they have any ranged units that come out, they could probably put her in the old, dead category. Don't want that. Go ahead and pop you out. I mean, honestly, I don't think we're even going to need this. Right now, Voltus is just cleaning house. These guys, when they get attacked, start moving really quickly. So luckily, she's going to counteract that like immediately, which is freaking great. Guess I can go ahead and pop you in as well. Just gonna pop you back here. I might throw Camille to heal her as well. Might not need it. Probably don't need it. Voltus is just cleaning these dudes up. We're doing real nice right now. I don't even think I'm gonna pop a healer. So this is quite a few enemies at once. And if you didn't have someone to slow these guys down, all those dudes sprinting towards your tanks at a single time can absolutely overwhelm you and just run right into your crystal. So Mari's absolutely great for this. The slow is just enormous. Great hero, very utility. Enjoy. So there we go. First one down. Went really, really smooth, but I guess I should expect that when we're like double the recommended power level for it, which is exactly where I want to be, because that means I'm not going to fail. Probably. Here we go. 6-2. Jump into this one as well. We got 2 crystals this time, but we still have a central platform here that covers both lanes, so shouldn't have too much of an issue. We're just going to probably replicate the same thing with Mari and Voltus here in the middle to slow everybody down, and then to take them and then make them not alive anymore. You guys are going to stop and wait for me, right? Right? Not for long. They were like, nah, not feeling it. Oh. Gotcha, nerd. Didn't even have to do anything special. There we go. Okay. So we'll probably just put, okay, wow, we can put these guys anywhere, huh? Well, I'm going to go ahead and just say we'll put you right here. So that'll let him attack these tiles in front of him. That's great. And we'll probably put, what's-his-face, Ain right back here on this side, like this, poking that way. and then we should be okay. I don't think we'll run into any issues here. I can run, obviously, like Edril here, covering that way, and I'll put Maureen probably up here. Then I'll throw a healer in case we need it. So these guys apparently have high magical defense. It doesn't really matter, I guess, when she shoots them, because she's not a mage. So that works. Pop you down right here, so she can cover both areas as well. So far, these guys are just getting, they're just kind of getting ran through, and it's not good for them. And we got a lot of dudes coming in at once here, but I'm telling you, man, Mari just makes these stages a lot easier. Slowing everybody down for you, it's big. It's big news, it's good news. I guess I could run her like this. It's going to cover the vast majority of my units that might take damage. I don't think these guys are going to really get hit very much, and if they do, well, cross that bridge when we get there kind of thing. But yeah, oh man, we're just, these guys don't even get a chance. Ain almost poked somebody, but I think they were dead before he actually poked them. He almost got to do something. Poor guy. There we go. Another easy 3-star there. Boop. There we go. Grab that out. Some more Diamondes. I like that. We're up to 3,600 diamonds. And I think I have 40 summoning crystals in the bank from all the shop refreshes and stuff I've been doing. So we're going to have like 80 summons coming up to drop, and that's going to be fantastic. I definitely need some more units. One, tons more food will be good, but also get a couple more epics is going to be definitely nice. So we have 2 more crystals to defend here. A bit of a stranger layout. What I can do here to defend all of that is I can probably just put dudes that cover both of this. So like popping you down here like this, and then I'll probably put another fighter right here. That way they're both just punching the crap out of whoever gets in this spot here. And if someone does walk behind him, he'll turn around and poke him to death. So we should be fine there. Go ahead and pop this in 2x. We do have 4 units coming in, but I think these guys can handle it before anyone sneaks on through. Yeah. Get super poked, nerd. Bam. Okay, so probably going to pop her right here. This is going to allow her, I mean, slowing the back line doesn't seem as important. I can always throw Rex here as well if I feel like they're going to get like a little out of hand. We'll pop you here. Or do I pop you here? I think this might actually be a better position. I know I cover less important tiles, but I do cover both of the areas where enemies are going to be, and that's going to be nice, stopping this guy from getting a little bit overloaded. So I can always pop you like this to cover a humongous area on this side to kind of weaken these guys up before they get here. Oh, we do have an archer coming in, so that will be nice. We'll go ahead and pop us a healer, cover everybody we've got down, just to make sure no one gets, you know, sniped out. And then I guess we'll probably just pop you here, aimed up that way, to go ahead and start getting these guys soft up as they come in. There we go. Got some serious range on him. Dead. So, don't really think, I mean, I'm going to throw Rex down just as like a little stopgap. If someone does sneak past and they are like in that danger zone, I can always throw her ult on real quick and she'll snipe anybody who's like making too much progress. I don't think we're going to have that issue, but in case we did, there is an option there. So there we go. She's knocking out some of that speed for them. There we go. Everyone's falling down, except for us, because if we fall down, it's bad news. Easy dub there. That worked out really well. Didn't have to worry, I guess, about putting Rex down, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. You don't have to redo the whole mission because you let one dude sneak by. Alright, so this should be the XP one. Our AoE damage is fairly decent. It's not like fantastic or anything, but I think our little poke man will be able to take care of anybody that's kind of like trying to sneak by. So how do we want to run? I don't really need a healer here at all, but I'm just going to run it like it is. I might still run Hollow just so I get the, what you call it? The extra rage regeneration. Took me like 14 minutes to get to there. I was like, what do I need from her? But yeah. I'm going to put both the fighters up front, probably throw Rex in the back, just in case someone tries to sneak through all of this. They won't be able to, and that'll be great. Get some slowage down here. Go ahead and pop this in 2x, and I'll probably put Voltus up top here to get some more AoE damage. But so far, yeah, we've got a big dude here, but he's still not even taking that long. If I can keep my damage up high enough, I shouldn't have to worry about anything. But they are starting to sneak in large numbers. large number sneaking is bad. So I'm going to put him back here just to make sure that no one gets through, because I shouldn't have more than 3 units get this far back. Shouldn't is the operating word there. Doesn't mean it won't, but it shouldn't. We're halfway through the wave. Lots of dudes coming in now at a time. Looks like we're doing okay here. I don't think we're gonna run into any problems here, and I can always, this might be the last wave, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop her ult, or his ult, I guess, and then I'm gonna pop her ult as well, once they kind of get more in range. There we go. Okay, absolutely perfect. That was very easy. Had a minute to spare on it, got all the blue stuff. We need all the blue stuff. Boom. 5,300. When we buy our XP potion, that'll be over 10,000 XP a run. Pretty decent. I can make that work. Plus, we got our first time bonus of 7,000. Take that as well. Boom. Goal number 1, pretty much accomplished, although I guess we still need to clear this one. Shouldn't be too bad. Looks like a 1 crystal defense kind of thing. I'm assuming we've got that in the bag. If we don't, I'll be a little bit sad, but is what it is. Okay, so we got it summoners this time. That's what these little portals up here are. They're kind of annoying because whatever they summon out of the portal doesn't actually count towards the enemies in the wave. So only that person counts as an enemy. As they could summon 15 enemies out of this portal, and it doesn't count towards the number of enemies you have to defeat. So that's kind of nice. Let you know, take those out when they're there. It's generally going to make the fight a little bit easier. We do have another. Oop, I'm going to probably put you here. I think we should be okay. Pop this in 2x. I don't think, I mean, I might put Rex back here. I might just put Borit back here, actually, as a little stopgap fighter. Probably going to pop you here to cover both lanes as they get close. And then you here to do the same thing again. Plus that slow will be nice, because you guys will be like, oh, I'm trying to go fast, but you can't go fast. You can't go fast because you're covered in ice, and that's great. Boop. Pop. Well, he's looking the wrong way, but he'll be fine. He'll be fine. So yeah, stopping this dude before he even gets to summon anybody, which is great. That definitely speeds up. I probably didn't even need to put him looking that way then. Oh, she got the portal open. But I guess she's dead, so it doesn't really matter. So we did take a little bit of damage from that archer back there. It's going to pop a healer. Make sure everybody's staying topped off. Don't need anybody to, decease on us. That wouldn't be great. Here we go. We got another little archer sneaking in the back door. I don't know what that was. But he's not going to make it very far. There we go. 3 more of these. It looks like, okay, so that was, this entire lane was just for units that got summoned. So shutting that down early with a marksman. The nice thing about marksmans, they're relatively low cost to place down, so you can get them out really early. Taking that down pretty much made that entire lane completely useless for the enemy. Great for me. There we go. 3-star. Very easy. Boom, boom, boom. Goal number 1 officially complete. Goal number 2, gear raid. Need to get my gear raid up. I could grab this $20,000 out, and I'm going to because it's $20,000. Oh, we unlocked the Void Rift. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know we unlocked that so early. Is it going to make us do it, or is it going to give us the option to look at it? Oh, that's right. There's prologues. You're gonna make me click this? It probably will. I don't have to actually do the Void Raid or the Void Rift. We might. There's a little cutscene for this, but there is apparently. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Is there any music going on right now, or did I just completely remove all that? I don't know. I might have. Either way, Void Rift is definitely something we need to get into, because I think once you get through the prologues, you unlock like a super awesome epic tank. So we need a good epic tank right now. We don't have one, so that's something I definitely want to get to, but I'm not sure how long that's going to take. Or see. There we go. Boom, into the game. So in the Void Rift, we're not going to go and do like a crazy bunch of in-depth stuff on it right now. This kind of explains it to you. You touch the screen, the pony moves, exploration progress, how much loot you've picked up, how many monsters you've beaten, kind of stuff like that. You can run around, look at me. Stuff like this on the ground you can pick up. There's some diamondes. Keep running. Ooh, look, a chest of free things. I'll take it. Not sure what was in it, but there was stuff in it. And then there's enemies to fight. So you can take down enemies, and they'll drop loot after you beat them as well. There you go. We're not going to worry about that right now because that was not one of the goals for the day. We can do that some other day. But a goal we do have for the day is gear raid. Boom. Let's jump into the gear raid. Boop. These first stages should go by like in an absolute breeze. I mean, 30,000 power is not much power. The downside to these gear raid ones is we don't have a lot of magical damage. Our only mage that really does lots of damage, and lots is a little bit probably generous, is Voltus. Now on this stage, I'm not going to put him on the corner tiles. I'm actually going to place him back here. He'll still cover both the areas that are in front of this, but I guess I can put you behind because you can poke over it. Get over poked. But when they bring out the big ballista thingies that catapult and shoot fiery doom at you, you don't want your dudes to take a bunch of splash damage. They don't need to. Can you attack over this, like if they're attacking the wall? All right, so here's our big ballistas. So far, we haven't even really taken any damage on the wall. These guys are getting zapped out pretty quick. I'd like to see him punch somebody through the wall if he can. But I don't know. Wow, they're just dying in a single shot. So as you can see, no one took damage there, but that does hit like all of these tiles. Oh, he does punch him, nice. But yeah, all of these tiles here are gonna get hit by those ballista. You can actually shoot them down if you have a high enough range. I don't. But if you have like a Lord Hero for your piercers and stuff, you'll get an extra tile of range. You can actually defeat those. I didn't know that was a possibility, but I did it once and I was like, oh, interesting. So the ballistas can be defeated. You don't have to because they'll leave on their own, but it's just a thing you can do. So there we go, stage 3 down, not too bad. Got a piece of gear, sweet. I actually needed to get vitality gear, I think, for the storyline quests. So that's good, I need one more of those. And then that'll be done, and we can move on further in the story. Boop. Same thing again, not gonna worry too much about it. I don't think we're gonna have any struggles in these early stages. When you get to like some of the harder stages, you can place your dudes here. It seems a little bit weird to place one there because you're not covering as much, but if the enemy's strong enough to break through your first wall, if Voltus was placed over here, he wouldn't be able to cover the spots in front of this wall, whereas this way he still can. So even if they break through this wall, he'll still be able to attack them and keep them from breaking through the second wall. So that's just a little tip if you're struggling on some of the later ones. You can do that and it works. Let's go ahead and pop this on 2x. Throw Ain over here to poke this side, since I'm not really covering that tile anymore with Voltus. Then I guess we can just pop you down as well, speed things up a little bit, make it go a little bit faster. Yeah, we're doing great. But yeah, even those ballista do damage the wall. But yeah, sometimes in the later stages you get absolutely swarmed by enemies and it's just like really hard to take them all down and you can't really block enough of them to stop them from taking this first wall down. So having a dude right here on this tile is very handy. That got me through, I want to say that's how I beat stage 18 on my main, but I could be wrong. And by could be wrong, I mean I have no recollection. So there's a better than 50% chance that I'm right or wrong. Makes no sense. All right, blue gear, obviously can't even get purple gear. Are you a health gear though? Yes, perfect. All right, so that storyline quest has been nicked in the bud and we can go ahead and move on past it. Yeah. Grab that out. Nice. Oh, nice. So we're asking us to do Gear Raid 1. How nice. Okay, so no big deal. We can do that just on our own time. That'll be pretty easy. Just put some gear on a dude. Easy enough. Okay, so we're at stage 5 now, 58,000 power. Jumping up a little bit here, but so far the last couple stages haven't really been dangerous at all. Go ahead and pop this in 2. I'm gonna just kind of cover the front line like I was before. I'll run you on this side this time. And then I'll still put Ain in to poke over the barricade. Okay, I might throw Idril on this side. Since we've got Ain on that side, she'll still cover both the areas in front of there anyway. So far, we haven't had to deal with any kind of damage or putting people up front to stop people from getting through. But as you can see, the number of enemies that do start to appear is hefty. There is a hefty number of people. But doesn't really matter if they are dead. So there we go, pop him down. You can punch some people as well. We're taking very minimal damage on the barricade here, not a whole lot. I could be popping ults, probably should. I think these are the last dudes. Not that we really needed to. Yeah, these guys will just slowly work their way out of the mission after they shoot one more little pity shot at me. Oh, there are lizards on there. I didn't realize that. That's cool. All right, so there we go. Stage 5 complete. That was pretty easy. I'm feeling pretty confident about stage 6 now. I think we got it. I don't think we're going to come into any major issues unless like things change up real hard there. Go ahead and claim that up. 30 more diamonds. Getting a lot of diamonds for first time completions. That's nice. So here we go. The chance to get purple gear has now become a thing. In 100,000 power, we could technically try 7 because we've got over 100,000 power. The issue is we don't have 100,000 power if you take out like people that don't do magic damage, which I believe is going to get more and more important the further you get into this because a lot of the things become like heavy armored. For this one, I'm just going to run it the same way I did last time because it seemed like it worked pretty well. We didn't really have any issues with them like stacking up on the thing too hard. Go ahead and pop you in like boop. Start poking some dudes. Probably go ahead and pop you in as well. Or maybe we'll just go with Idril first, since she does fairly decent damage. But as their defense gets higher and higher, you're going to see physical damage and range damage start to drop in how much they're dealing. But the magic damage should stay relatively high, just because you get the bonus stats out of it. Pop you down here. There we go. About a third of the way through. So far, no real issues. Haven't even deployed the whole team yet. But you can put units on these tiles here if you really want to. But generally speaking, if you're going to tank this front area, like if I were to throw a Rex in right up here. Oh, they bring a boss in now. We got a big old bro coming in. What's up, dude? Pop these. Guess we can probably pop a little freeze here. Although it totally missed the boss, I think. Is what it is. But we threw a Rex like up here in the front where he's taking the damage of all the enemies plus the ballista. If you have nobody else on these tiles around, your healers will just heal the tanks in front or the fighters in front, and that's obviously what you'd like. You don't want them to die if you're using them to block. So there we go. That was fairly simple. We did have to fight a boss that time, though. The boss did enter the room, and of course we got the one piece of gear that I think is absolute poo-poo. The Wrath Onslaught's just not good. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong there. I think it's probably the most useless set in the game. Well, that's probably stretching it, but it's not good. I think we're gonna try. We're gonna try 7. You know, we might as well. The higher you go up in the stages, like yeah, it still drops blue and purple, but you're more likely to get purples the higher you go up. So we're gonna try this. It's 20,000 power harder than the last one, but I'm feeling confident. And if I'm wrong, well, then we'll lose. That's how that works. Go ahead and do the same thing we've been doing. I don't see a reason to change it. It's been working quite well. Except for, just kidding. We're gonna still put Ain down next because he does some of our best damage. They are getting a chance to stack up a little bit on this. They're not doing tons of damage, but we're only on the first like 6 enemies here. Go ahead and pop you in as well. Get some more damage going down. Then I'll probably go ahead and just pop Marine in, like so. I don't think I'll need a healer right away. I may have to put like Rex up front and have a healer in the back to keep him alive. But if they do break this palisade here, I think we'll still be okay. We still have 2 units that'll be able to cover them as they're fighting our fighters. But do we just throw Rex down just to kind of demonstrate? He's going to take some damage here. He shouldn't take much. They don't hit crazy hard, but you put your healers back here like this, so they're not getting hit by the splash damage either. If you want to be even safer, you can put your healer in this back corner tile, because if they do make it through this tile here, those a ballista will shoot and hit these tiles. We're going to go ahead and pop a freeze here. There we go. So we can pop your ability as well. And pop your ability as well, even though you're not punching anyone yet, so that's kind of a waste. But it is what it is. So Rex still alive. He is taking some damage, but he ain't dead yet. And now he's coming back real hard. So we should be okay. I think this is going to be a win here. Ah, nice. But yeah, so as long as you only have one person getting healed and you're not having to like spread your heals out to your platform tiles, these guys have a much better chance of surviving. When that's pretty important. So there we go. Ah, purple gear. It's what I wanted to see. Okie doke. So doing that was worth it. We got a piece of purple gear out of it. Is it a good piece of purple gear, or is it poo-poo? It's deadly aim gear, and it has attack bonus on it. I'll take it, not bad. We also got a little piece of blue gear here, but it didn't roll very great. Not worried about it. That's pretty happy with that. If that rolled like attack bonus and crit rate, oh, but it didn't. So we're not going to worry about it. There we go. Goal number 2, check. Could we do stage 8 at 108,000 power? I mean, I'm not going to lie. I feel like there's a chance we could, but I also feel like there's not a chance in crap that we're making it to 10 today, so we're just going to let that kind of ride. But getting legendary gear would be pretty huge. That said, promotion raid time. We've definitely got time for it, for surezies. So we're going to try to take these mages up to 10 and be able to farm some legendary extracts. If we can get all of our heroes to 5-star and promoted 5 times, our power levels will be immense. And by immense, I mean still not very high, but better than they are now. So, here we go. Let's jump in. I think we still have, do we have to defend 2 crystals here? Yes, but we've got these 3 areas in the middle here, which is great. I don't know if I want to probably pop her down first, or if I want to put like a defender down first. I think I'm going to stick you in, like so. I might have just made a grievous error in judgment. Just kidding. No errors in judgment were made. We'll put down Mr. Poker here. Oh, we can put someone in front of this one too. That's fantastic. Well, that's great news. He should take care of those dudes. I don't think there'll be an issue. Then we'll pop you in. Oh, 2 pokes. Insanity. There we go. Get him down. That'll cover both of these. Should be fine. I'll probably throw some damage up here to help him out. Like this. And then I think we're probably fine. I don't think we'll need anything more than that. We can put this guy down here. Actually, if we want to be crazy, we can just... Oh, we can't. I was like, we'll put him way up here. You can't put him way up there. But anyways, this shouldn't be too bad. This is... What was this? Is 50,000 power? Something like that? I don't know. I can't remember. But they're going down pretty easy. We only had a couple of guys make it to aim, but that's just because these guys can't cover that far tile there, except for his bounce attack can. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to put you here just to soften dudes up if they sit and wait like that dude is. Might just speed things up a little bit. Yeah. He's just going to walk on through. So we have 20 enemies left. They're adding a lot more dudes to these things now. I know later on, like when you get to like the extreme modes, there's like 60 dudes you got to fight. So even when you like beat it and 3-star and you auto-fight it, it still takes like some significant time because you got to kill so many different enemies. We have a lot of dudes rolling in up top, but they didn't roll in very far. They thought they were gonna, they didn't. There we go. I'd say hopefully Voltus gets a chance to shock somebody so it wipes out some of these dudes, but not a problem. That went down very easily, and that was, I believe, stage 8? Stage 7? Stage 8? I don't know. It's one of those stages. It's one of the 2 numbers for sure. Stage 9, I was wrong. Just kidding. I'm not wrong. I know exactly I'm right. Stage 8. Aha, it was stage 8, I knew it. Stage 9, oh, these are pretty low power. I'm feeling very confident. I'm feeling, we could potentially go all the way to there and get 1 to 2 of them. But that's ambitious. That's being real ambitious. Could we try it? I mean, maybe. If we got time, we can go out there. If we lose, we lose. That's how you know you're pushing a little bit too far. This time I'm not going to do the same strat because those little doggo pooches almost snuck through me. I don't like it when doggo pooches sneak through me. So I'm going to put this guy down just to make sure no one just whips their way in. You should be able to poke these dudes out. Yeah. Poke, and poke, and they are no longer with us. I guess a smarter person would put her like this. I don't know why I didn't do that last time. But we're learning, okay? That's how you get smarter, is you learn things. I could also... I'll just put you here to cover this top. There we go, a little bit further back. Perfect. Absolute genius. Then we'll throw Voltus here just like last time, kind of aim the same way. I do still want to cover this, so we're going to cover that. We're not going to have him attacking up here, but I feel with Mari and Idril covering that top lane, we should be absolutely fine. If someone does manage to sneaky by, we got to aim back here to give them the old pokey, and we'll be great. A couple more enemies coming on the bottom side, but, I mean, one little zap from old Voltus here, and that's it for them. That's all she wrote. So one thing nice about this stage 2 is you don't actually really need healers. The only time anyone's going to take damage is if they get all the way through to your dudes in the back, and then you might need some healers, but nothing attacks your range tiles. So You can kind of get away with just dumping all your damage if you want to, and you're fine, which is great. Another 20-ish enemies to go. Take me a drink of tea. Tea is delicious. So, do I just go? I'm just gonna pop your ult like a crazy person, because why not? You got it, you might as well use it. Speed up maybe the next wave spawning in. Yeah, that's always good. So these are the last dudes coming through now. My assurances that we're gonna make it to stage 10 is like really, really high, but could be wrong, I guess. It could get very difficult for us. There we go. Getting a lot more of these to promote our dudes up. If we do, I mean, actually, I think I did buy a legendary essence out of the shop. One popped up in the Dwarven shop for 150,000 gold, and I was like, give me that. So I bought it, like, and now it's mine. So I could technically upgrade a rare hero to promotion grade 5, but not my epic heroes. Kind of want to save on it for Ain, but I don't know. If we end up needing the magic damage more, I can always take Voltus up to 5, because he'll still be very strong. All right, stage 10. Goal number 3 is on the precipice of being defeated. We do have 2 split up things here, and we can defend both with dudes. So is someone coming out of here first? It is. Do we go crazy pants and do this? I think we do. I think that'll be enough to take this guy down. And I can always throw this in as a backup just in case. I'm fairly certain that she's got that one under control. She does. I need a 2x this. Boop. She didn't have that under control. Good thing I put you back there to punch him in the face. Face punch, nerd. I'm gonna pop her right here. The reason being, because I said so. But that'll cover this tile right here. And when we put a blocker right here, Ain, they'll get stopped in front of that, so she'll be able to attack them, and that'll work out just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and pop you down like so. And then I probably am going to let this one be just defended by him and the marksman. I'm gonna throw Voltus up here to shock all these people instead. I might just put him face this way to get damage out early and let them kind of clean up whatever gets through. Oh, so we got a big bro coming in, an absolute monster bro. So we're gonna definitely add a little bit more damage down here. If I have to, I can throw a healer down, because I don't know how much damage these guys do. I know they're just more, they're pretty tanky, but he's not gonna make it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Still 35 enemies hanging out in the bushes right now. I'm glad they take their time, you know, just coming through the portal whenever they want to. But I do like having Voltus up here, kind of cleaning these guys up early, so I'm not having to wait for them to get all the way down into this area. That's just nice. Oop. Oop. Perfect. So lots of big tank boys coming down this side. If we get like kind of sketchy, I can always pop her ult to freeze things back here. I don't think I'll need to. But there we go. So lots of enemies coming up on the top part, which is exactly why I put Voltus up there. I figured there's gonna be a lot of dudes coming through at once. And whatever does make it through, these guys should be able to handle no problem. Getting a little closer, about 15 enemies remaining. They're not putting a whole bunch of people down here on this bottom side, which is nice. They are putting quite a bit of tanks in, and I do believe, I could be wrong, I think the tanks have a taunt, unless it's not these ones. There's a certain tank in the game that when they appear, your units are forced to target them. It must not be these guys, because he could have targeted him. But they'll like make you attack them. It's actually kind of annoying if you don't take care of them fast enough, because it can let little dudes just kind of sneak by that shouldn't be sneaking by. There we go. That actually went pretty well. Wasn't that bad at all, really. 4 minutes, though. It did take a little bit longer. But now we've unlocked the ability to farm legendary extracts. Am I feeling absolutely insane? I'm feeling a little insane. We'll go one more, just because the chance to get them statistically should go up. I don't know if it actually does. But we're going to do it like that. We're going to pop you here, just like so. We're going to just rinse and repeat the exact same process as last time. We know that one of those guys is going to make it through. So we're going to pop this guy down here to punch him in the face. When he does, okay, 2 of them have made it through. They're getting slightly more powerful than before. Pop you here, aim you that way. I'm going to run Voltus in the same spot. I feel like that worked pretty well. We'll just double up our damage down here with Maureen to make sure these guys aren't sneaking their way through. Same number of enemies. I'm guessing just slightly more powerful this time. Got a dude rolling in up top. Should have enough. Yeah, we'll have enough to put Ain down before he gets there. Boop. So he can do some pokey pokey. Worst case scenario, if the top does start getting flooded because these guys have higher health, I can throw Rex behind Ain and get a little extra stopping power there. Is that going to be an issue? I don't really know. Throw Ain that way. Big Tank Bro is going to be a nice little test here to see if we're able to take this dude out. If not, don't have to worry about it because we did. But that was a little close. I still have this freeze option here. I can always pop that if I need it. And we might end up having to when a lot of these dudes start coming through. But right now, I think she's able to handle that just fine. And the fact that Voltus is clearing these guys up before they get in her range means she's not having to turn around and attack up here as well. She can kind of focus back here, which is nice. Okay, so this is where they start bringing a couple more enemies on the backside. He's still a pretty tanky bro, this little dude here. And this is probably where he's gonna, if he's gonna sneak past, this will be where he does it, but he doesn't. So we should be fine. I don't think we'll have any issues. Ain will have a couple people to poke. By a couple, I mean one people to poke, and he poked him. Do a big 32 damage, so I don't even know if I need healers for my ground units. This guy might hit a little bit harder. I'm not 100% sure on that. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a freeze here. That way he gets in the damage area for a little bit longer. Hopefully can take him out. He'll punch him. He'll punch him out, right? Yeah. Holy freaking poop nuggies. Dude just about got slapped down. 10,000 damage. Okay, well, that's good to know. But we made it, so that's all that matters. Aha! Well, we didn't get a legendary extract, which would have been icing on the cake, but we did beat it, and that's nice. So that's stage 11 taken down. We could try stage 12. We're already running kind of long, so I think I'm going to let that be where we go for the day. So much progress made. So much goodness made. Happy to see that. So, ooh, what's this? Oh, it's not that. I was like, I thought we didn't do that yet. Give me that. Give me those. Give me them. Great. Okay, so with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.